race cars, real racetrack, real drivers, real pace truck. Heck, we even have real announcers too. MaxSpeedTV and LeafCars.com brings iRacing to your home on YouTube. Watch the next round of the Leaf Direct 100 iRacing Series Tuesday night on a virtual Southern National Motorsports Park.
Here comes the 66 of Ethan Johnson.
Featuring drivers, spotters, and crew members from Southern National and Wake County Speedway, competing for a virtual Leaf Direct 100 trophy. Watch live on MaxSpeed TV's YouTube channel and on Facebook at Leaf Cars.
All right, welcome race fans. Tonight, the Nora Truck Series takes to Iowa. Going to be doing a couple hundred laps here. Should be pretty exciting for these guys. I think everybody's pretty pumped up. Everybody's been doing some hot lapping out there and having a good time, a little bit of joking around, goofing around, ready to turn some laps here. So, all right, let's get right to it here. Right now, Dalton Tucker is at the top of the leaderboard. So, coming up tonight is the Extreme Motorsports 99 ARCA Series. I do believe they are live right now. And tomorrow night, don't forget to tune in for the North NASCAR Series. They run the 1987 cars, and they will be at Atlanta tomorrow. It's going to be a very important race for a lot of them. And the LeafCars.com Series, that'll be coming up on MaxSpeedTV tomorrow night as well. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight, 77-degree air temperature, 79-degree track temperature, but they do have a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the northwest, so that could be a factor with a lot of wind. That's bumping around there, 12, 13, yeah. 200 laps here, it's 175 miles on this 0.875-mile track, not quite a mile. Tire window, they're saying about 40 to 50 laps because the tires fall off so bad. Fuel window about 75 to 85 laps, and pit road speed 40 mile an hour. Now I did not have time to get the points up, but here are the points coming into tonight, folks. Joshua Susi there with a 386 points. Josh Conover 27 behind. Nathan Shiflett 66 behind. Martin Plute 83 back. Torn Shirt in 5th place, 117 behind. Mark Arthur dropped to 6th place. He's 119 back. Joshua Banks in 7th, 123 behind. Brian Jones in 8th, 132 back. Jason Conover in 9th place, 136 behind. Alexander Edelman in 10th place, 149 behind. Blade Timmons picks up 4 spots, goes into 10th. He's 149 points back. Jackson Trina in 12th, 152 back. Davey Hendricks drops 5 positions, goes back to 13th, 157 behind. Keegan Bitzer in 14th, 158 back. Todd Schneider in 15th, 189 back. Jake Boyer in 16th, 200 behind. Trevor Baker tied with Tyler Hargrove there for 17th. They are 210 points back. Randy McCanny in 19th, 233 behind. Dustin Hall in 20th, 243 behind. And Joe Burkett in 21st there, 267 points back. So that's your points coming into tonight. I'm sorry I had to do a little old school there. I apologize for that, but like I said, I did not get a chance to get the points done and get them up on the overlays, but a little pet party going on out here. Having a little fun here before we get ready to go qualifying here in about another 3 minutes. Well, actually in about another 6 minutes, 40 seconds. They will be qualifying, but we will step away here in about 3 minutes for the national anthem to get things kicked off. It's going to be a good race here tonight, folks. It's going to probably toward the end of the race. We might get into some nighttime racing right toward the end, but we'll see how that goes. Well, thanks for joining us. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. And you can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. I don't really know. Probably Dalton Tucker or Josh Conover. They are the points leaders there, but probably one of them. But it's Rudy with a D, not a B. But yeah, that would probably be one of my two picks right there. All right, well, folks, we're going to cut away to the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying. So stay with us.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the away. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star-spangled banner again, wave for the land.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to cut that off short. Golly. Well, anyhow, they are just now getting on the track here. Dang. I feel bad about that. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't mean to cut that off. Golly. I know that was some good tunes. Hey, fireman, how you doing? Seth, how you doing? All right, we already got times coming in right now. Jackson Trina to the top of the leaderboard. Probably apt to change, though. Yeah, Blade Timmons takes over the lead now. I don't know. We might not see a whole lot of qualifiers. Probably maybe half of the field or so that are going to turn on the time. Nathan Shiflett to the top of the leaderboard now. Probably some of these guys are going to want to start in the back and see how the race plays out. It's a long race here tonight, folks. 200 laps. First stage being 50, second stage 100, and then the final stage. So. Yeah, it looks like we got about half of the field here qualifying. Just a tick over half, maybe. It looks like so far Nathan Shiflett may hold on to the pole. Still got a couple of guys on the track though here. Susie heading out, Josh Conover heading out, and we still got a couple of them. Torn shirt on the track. He comes in 10th. There's Josh Conover there. Dalton Tucker. Let's see if he can get the pole here. Looks like we're going to have about maybe 3/4 of the field qualifying. Wow, that's great. Just maybe a handful that's not going to qualify. Josh Conover to third. Susie to third now, bumping Conover down to fourth. Dalton Tucker still waiting him to make his lap here. See what he's going to do on this lap. There you go. There's the pole. Dalton Tucker. He was going to be the biggest threat out here tonight. Like I said, if I had to pick somebody, it would be Dalton Tucker or Josh Conover. But I don't know. I'm going to probably have to go with Dalton Tucker on this. I'm kind of thinking maybe he might. I mean, I'm not trying to jump on the bandwagon, but I said that before while they were still practicing, because I'd kind of got the insight there that he's going to be definitely one to watch here tonight, Dalton Tucker. So, that's why I chose him. We'll see what he does here come race time. You know, qualifying's one thing, but throw yourself out there for 200 laps and see what you can do. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Now let's get them down here on the on the starting grid and see where everybody's starting. Dalton Tucker takes the pole with a 24.064. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Josh Conover will start in second. Nathan Shiflett third. Blade Timmons will start fourth. Joshua Susi, our points leader, will start in fifth. Torn Shirt in sixth. Brian Jones, seventh. Alex Edelman will start eighth. Keegan Bitzer in ninth. Joshua Banks rounds out the top 10. Jackson Trina will start 11th. Martin Plute, 12th. Zachary Kreiser will start 13th. Joshua Mayu in 14th. Thomas McMullen, 15th. Dustin Hall, 16th. Jake Boyer in 17th. Todd Schneider, 18th. Chad Engel, 19th. Tyler Hargrove, 20th. Corey Danielson will start 21st. Bruce Ackerman, 22nd. Adam Tevis, Tivis, I believe it is, will start in 23rd. Brian Powell, 24th. And rounding out the field, Jacob Weaver will start 25th. Okay, looking for lap 50 here for the first stage. And I believe they don't have any reset. And they have unlimited green-white checkers. So we may see some green-white checkers at the end of this. Here we go. I do believe they do 2 pace laps here at Iowa for the being a short track. Pretty sure, not 100% positive. It's been a while since I broadcasted a race at Iowa. A lot of leagues don't like running Iowa. I'm not a big fan of this track myself, but like I said, fill it in with water. You got a community swimming pool for everybody. So. Yeah, they get 2 laps. Okay. All right. So we're ready to rock and roll here, folks. Big field. Nora Truck Series getting ready to start their season race here. Little short track racing on a Monday night. And again, thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate it. Thanks to Madison Rising. Wanted to give them a shout out for their national anthem. Sometimes they tune in and check it out. So big shout out to Madison Rising. We do have written permission from them to use that their version of the national anthem, which I love. I think it's an awesome group. You can check them out on YouTube there. Just look up Madison Rising, folks. All right, here we go. Pace car heads to pit road. Dalton Tucker waits on the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
And there it is. We're underway. Pretty good start by everybody. Now, these guys, I'm telling you, know how to drive these trucks really well. So keep an eye on some of these drivers. Shiflett into third. And Conover is all over the back there of Dalton Tucker. He is not letting Dalton get out there. Dalton leads the first lap of the race. Don't take long to get around here, 28 and a half seconds. So, man, I'm telling you, you're only talking about 100 minutes to run this race if they don't have any caution. Lucy battling side by side here with Blade Timmons. And he is to the inside there. The Doritos truck. Nice looking truck. Who doesn't like Doritos, right? And Blade Timmons completes a pass on Lucy. And here comes Brian Jones up 7th place, trying to get 6th away from Torn Shirt. Not able to do it at this minute. Doesn't mean he's not going to keep trying, though. And boy, Torn Shirts comes down and slams that door shut. Back up front, Dalton Tucker starting to get away from Josh Conover. Just a little bit there. Not much, but just enough. Getting away. About 0.3 of a second, 3.5 tenths. Cloudy skies here. The lights have popped on, so we probably will be heading into nighttime racing here before long. Conover still 3.5 tenths back. Nathan Shiflett in 3rd. Let's go back here in the back. A lot of battles going on back here. There was one here I just seen just a minute ago. Where did it go? There we go. Todd Schneider and Jacob Weaver battling for 21st. Jacob Weaver is gonna get it. Everybody else is pretty much single file right now, trying to get some laps wound down on this. And I can't say as I blame them. It's a long race, 200 laps. That's a long race here at Iowa. And they were saying that they wish they could stop about every 10 or 15 laps to get new tires, because it seems like the fall off is pretty great, you know, inside of 10 laps. And then after that, it doesn't really fall off that much. And they said, man, somebody was saying that they were out there for a long time, 40, 50 laps. And they come in, they still had 90% of the tire, but the thing of it is the fall off was so great. I mean, it went from, 100% to 90% in 10 laps. And then it just seemed like it hung around that 90%. So Conover, a little wiggle there coming out of turn 2. Keep trying to chase down Dalton Tucker. Both of them have two different distinctive lines. If you watch Dalton Tucker, now they're both kind of like bottom feeders here in turn 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, now Dalton Tucker was staying a lot higher. You see him clear up there by the wall, and Josh Conover way down on the bottom. So different lines for people. And Blade Timmons now goes into 3rd. Shiflett actually is all the way back to 5th place now. So early dropping back through the field here, kind of early. And battle here with Brian Jones. Jones taking a look there for a second. Wasn't able to make the pass. And another battle here still. Torn Shirts and Joshua Banks. Banks coming from 10th place, battling for 7th right now. And Brian Powell, he must be officiating tonight. I'm just going to assume, because he did not start the race. So 24 trucks on the track. And all of them, except for one, Jake Weaver is on pit road. I do not know what happened to him. I don't know, is that car is tore up. Looks like it might be tore up a little bit. Yeah, he'd been into something. Oh, no, Jacob, you're not supposed to do that, man. Looks like he got into something. Dalton Tucker stretching that lead out over Josh Conover. And then quite a ways back to Blade Timmons and Joshua Susi. Susi may go to the outside here. I'm not sure. He was taking a look there for a minute. Not able to make that pass. Not yet, anyhow. Gotta be patient. That's what these guys are showing out here right now. He comes right up on the back of Blade Timmons. Blade says, man, you're a little close to me and I don't like it. Another look to the inside of Blade Timmons. Like I said, he wasn't going to give up without a fight. Dorito truck. But Blade Timmons barely beats him to the line. He just cannot complete that pass. It's going to be difficult to pass here tonight. I can see that. Alex Edelman now 6th place, picking up a couple of positions. Nathan Shiflett there was battling with the leader at the beginning of the race, trying to get a lap led, but didn't work out for him. He's now fallen back to 7th, and he's got torn shirts on his inside. Shiflett beat him to the line, but not by much. And Shirt is still coming back. That's a good race between those two. And Joshua Saucy did get by Blade Timmons finally, completing that pass into 3rd. Now he's got a long ways to go to catch up to Josh Conover, running about 2 seconds behind Josh right now. Pretty good stuff so far. Jackson Trina, this is where the battles are back here in mid-pack, folks. I always say that, and 90% of the time it rings true. Some of the best battles you'll find will be like mid-pack. These guys are all racing hard to try to pick up a couple of positions. Martin Plute leading this small pack here. 5 or 6 trucks in that pack. But it's getting bigger. More guys are starting to get into it here. Adam Tevis, actually the last one in that small group. And then it's about 1.7 seconds back to Jake Boyer. He's battling with Chad Engel and Zachary Kreiser. Kreiser, high side for him, and he's going to try to complete this pass here on Chad Engel. Looks like he's going to be able to do it. Yes, Engel will fall back to 20th. All right, back up front, 1.7 second lead as he puts Corey Danielson a lap down. Corey back in 23rd, so first one a lap down. So if a caution does come out, or when it does for the first stage, Corey would be eligible to get that lap back. As long as, if it's a caution for a wreck, and he's involved in it, he will not get the wave by. Conover now 1.8 seconds behind the leader. Dalton, he gets out there in front, man. He just keeps pulling away. And Conover trying to save his tires the best that he can to get through this first stage. Susie back about 1.2 seconds trying to close the gap on Josh Conover. And Blake Timmons is still hanging on to fourth, but boy, he has really fallen off back here off the bat. I think he might have used up his tires there battling with Susie. Oh, man. Well, that's a bummer, Jacob. Are you going to be able to get back out there? Oh, you are back out. Okay, never mind. Wow. Yeah, they don't have any resets, so you got to sit on pit road and get the damage fixed. It looks like Jacob has re-entered the race now, but he is going to be 20 laps down to the leader. And make that 21, I should say. Yep. 21, and the leader just passed him there, Dalton Tucker, to put him 21 laps down, but at least he's still on the track. As I always say, if the wheels turn and you can drive it, get it out there on the track, because you never know what's going to happen. Something could happen and a lot of people get taken out, and you could pass them for a lot of positions. 2.8 seconds back to Conover. As we're well past the halfway to the first stage. Lap 50 we're looking for. I hope everybody's having a good night. Monday night, getting ready to start the week out here. We got lots of broadcasting here on MaxSpeedTV. Every night of the week, folks, tune in. We've always got something going on. Unless the league's in between seasons or something, I should say. But most of the time, we've got something else covered. So we do benefit races. If somebody has a benefit race that they need covered, we can cover it here on MaxSpeedTV. If a time slot is available, I should say. Susie closing the gap up here on Conover. I mean, he is coming big time. And Conover just trying to hold on to that position to get through the first stage. Yep, good stuff. Played Timmons in fourth. Coming to 15 to go for the first stage as Dalton Tucker has led every lap so far, folks. Well, I was watching Torn Shirts here for a while, and he's in quite the pack of cars now. Martin Plute in there, Nathan Shiflett, and of course the lap car, or no, is that a lap car? No, never mind. So there's some good racers right in that pack. And close, they make contact. The 17 goes around. Nathan Shiflett, no caution. Wow, that was some weird contact there between them two. Go down here and check it out one more time. Oh, some weird contact there. Might have been a little net coating in that, but it looks like they did make maybe rub tires or something. Torn shirts comes up on the inside of them. Kind of drifts up the hill a little bit. And does make contact right there. Good save by Nathan Shiflett. That could have been pretty disastrous in front of a lot of drivers. But he got it back going. He falls back to 15th now, as Shiflett continues to fall back through the field after starting third. .3-second lead over Joshua Susi, as he did get around Josh Conover. So Susi working the field over, started 5th place and now running in 2nd. And we are, 10 laps away from the first stage. Yeah, you can head on over to our website there, folks, at MaxSpeedTV.com and check out our full broadcast schedule. Conover about to lose third to Blade Timmons. So I don't know what happened to Conover's truck, but wow, is he ever going backward? He's really lifting out the corners a lot and getting back in them really slow and easy. And here comes Blade Timmons to the inside. Blade was kind of very careful the first part of the race here and did not go out and burn his tires up. And that's where you can really pick up positions toward the end there. If you've saved those tires a little bit and battle with somebody like he is with Josh Conover right now, that's a good way for him to get one more position out of this first stage. All right, so 4.8-second lead for Dalton Tucker. Showing a very commanding run here so far tonight. Second stage will be coming up right after this, folks, so stay with us. We get through the first stage here. Dalton Tucker looking to capture the first stage win. .9 seconds back to second place. Burrito's truck. Well, almost all Chevys in here, just a few Toyotas. And no Fords. Wow, no Fords. Dang, not one Ford. All right, 3 to go, folks, for the first stage. Or, I'm sorry, 2 to go. My bad, 2 to go. But they throw it a little bit early, so he might get the first stage here as they get ready to cross the line. But Dalton Tucker commanding this first stage. Pretty awesome. 4.9-second lead.
The yellow flag is out.
And there is the yellow. That is the first stage. And we give that up to our stage winner here, Dalton Tucker. So congratulations to Dalton. We'll see if we can't get him up here and talk to him. If I can find him. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy.
I got you, man.
Well, I'll let you finish your pit stop here first. I just wanted to wish you congratulations on the first stage win. Nice commanding lead that you had there, almost a 5-second lead. And we'll talk to you here. Make sure. I just want to make sure you're going to hit your pit stop right. I've been blamed for that before.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
tell
not
me.
the best of multitaskers either.
So tell me about the track out there, man. It must be really feeling good to you tonight.
Yeah, it definitely does. It started off a little loose early on, and as the run kind of went on, tightened up a little bit, but not too tight. Kind of depended on how you entered the turn. If you entered too hard, it'd push pretty bad, but kept backing up, and it really had a good drive off.
Are you expecting more of the same in this second stage? I'll try to get out
Yeah,
there and lead more lap.
I think the second stage will be about the same. Third stage is going to be the one that's strategy's going to play a big part in it, I think.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, congratulations on the first stage win. Good luck in the second stage.
Thanks, man.
All right. Let me see if I can get you drugged down. It took me about 3 tries to get you drug up here. I'll probably have to do the same thing going back. What room were you in?
Power Racing.
All right. Thanks for talking with us.
Thanks, man.
All right. So first stage out of the way, and our winner, Dalton Tucker. Looking for stage 2 next. And we had a couple that did stay out there. Conover, it looks like did he even stop? I'm not showing that he stopped. I think he just wanted to get a lap led. We'll see if he does come to pit road. And if he does, that's going to put Dalton Tucker back in the lead. Yeah, he's coming in. So that's going to put him way back in the field because everybody else is pitted. But that's a sacrifice you have to make sometimes to get a point led and get that bonus point. He is not far behind. He's only 27 points behind Dalton Tucker. So that's pretty close. He closed up 10 points last week with that win. It looks like Dalton has decided to start on the outside. All right, as we get ready to go back green, you're going to be restarting on lap 56. Dalton Tucker outside, Blade Timmons inside. All right, pace car heads to pit road. Dalton Tucker in command of this start. He gets a good jump on Blade Timmons. Green is back in the air. Josh Mayu into third. Started 14th. Where did that put Conover? Now Conover's back in 19th position after making that late pit stop. Oh, he's got a long ways to go to get back to the front. Tucker, Timmon, and Mayu, top three. Bruce Ackerman. Bruce started 22nd today, and he's up to fourth. Good pit stops for him. And everybody did a 4-tire pit stop, too. It's just some people were on pit road a little bit longer than others. Maybe getting a little bit of damage fixed, or maybe I didn't see anybody, but somebody might have slid through their stall. Martin Plutt into fifth. Dalton, he's already stretching that lead out to a second now over Blade Timmons. Brand new tires. He's in clean air. That's what it takes. I know Josh Mayu from another league I used to broadcast that he was in. Good racer, good clean racer. Looks like he's improved a lot too, because he's got himself now up into third spot after starting 14th. Ackerman holding up quite the line of trucks behind him. Look at that. Holy smoke. Martin Plutt, torn shirt. Tyler Hargrove, Jackson Trina. And Martin Plutt tries the bottom. Not able to do it. Bruce Ackerman gets a good run off of that high side. And now Tyler Hargrove.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution. Oh no, Jake Boyer and looks like Brian Jones may have got into it. Let's go back and take a look. See a lot of smoke coming out of Jake's truck right now. Ah, right there. That was Brian Jones, I believe. That something happened there with Brian Jones. It's like him and the number 12 there made contact. It was Thomas McMullen. Looks like he might have come up the hill there a little bit of neck coating between them two. He spins it out, and that's where Jake Boyer comes along and T-bones him, and Boyer's going to have major smoke coming out of that motor now. So he may be sitting on pit road for a little while getting that damage fixed up. All right, let's see if the leader brings them to pit road. The interviews tonight will be kind of quick because they're not under caution very long here tonight, with it being a short track. So we'll try to get in some interviews really quick. see if we can get Thomas McMullen. You got a copy? Thomas McMullen, you got a copy?
Yep, gotcha.
Well, what's going on out there, brother? You picked up a few spots.
Yeah, I made a big mistake there on the first few laps of the race. Just tried to push it too early on cold tires, and the rear end stepped out on me, and I took a ride through the grass in the front stretch. But trying to settle in and see how hard I can push this thing. Really, it's kind of getting frustrating trying to work your way through traffic here. But,
It's kind of hard to pass, isn't it?
Yeah, coming up through the field wasn't so hard because I think everyone had kind of used up their tires by the time I got to them. But now that I'm up here in the main pack, I'm finding that it's hard to get around people for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty good up there. And the closer you get to the front, the better the drivers. It seems like sometimes, you know. It seems like.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'll let you go, Thomas. Good luck out there the rest of the race.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. All right, lights are out, folks. We're going racing next time by. Oh, no, they're not out. Sorry. My bad. I thought I'd seen them out. All right, they should go out this time by. I believe that was well, yeah, first caution was the stage caution. So that one really doesn't count. But one caution, not bad. Pretty good racing for these guys. Thinking about joining a good league, this is a great one to join. Just get a hold of Josh Conover and apply to the league, and I'm sure he'll take a look at you. They do have a qualifying room that they have just before this race that you can qualify in, so pretty good idea. All right, here we go, folks. Lap 68, going to be restarting. Pace cars in.
Green, green, green.
All right, green flag back in the air here at Iowa. Iowa Community Swimming Pool, that is. Josh Mayu into second. Or trying to be, I should say. Still side by side there with Blade Timmons. Bruce Ackerman sitting in fourth, watching all this. And you guys are battling side by side. That's letting Dalton Tucker get away. Mayu still not able to complete that pass. Has to duck back into line in front of Bruce Ackerman. All right, Tyler Hargrove started 20th place, running in 5th. Big mover. Probably one of the biggest movers out there right now. Pretty impressive run. Susie back in 12th place after making that pit stop. So has not been able to get to the front. That is our points leader. Coming into tonight by 27 points over Josh Conover. Trying to work the field. Yeah, Josh Conover's back in 17th. And he's trying to go 3 wide here. Man, oh man. That was really close. Susie now looking to the inside there of Nathan Shiflett. Gets that position, goes into 11th. Just pick one up here and there. That's about all you can do. Very difficult to pass here. Best time to do it is on them fresh tires. Adam Tivis started 23rd, almost dead last today, up to 10th. We got a couple of retirees from the race, Corey Danielson and Keegan Bitzer out of the race early. Still side by side, Jackson Trina, Joshua Bank, Adam Tevis. Looking good and strong right now. Well, don't forget, folks, we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers here. If you could get everybody that you know, neighbors and friends and relatives over here to subscribe to MaxSpeedTV. We reach 10,000 subscribers. We're going to have a huge event, give away a lot of money, not just to drivers, but to people in chat. We ask them a trivia question, and the first one to answer it correctly wins whatever the prize is. So make sure you get over here and get subscribed to the channel. Trying to reach that 10,000 subscriber mark. Another one off the pace is Jake Boyer. He's still sitting on pit road. Just sitting there. Timmons now 0.8 of a second from the leader, 0.9 of a second. So Dalton Tucker is pulling away, folks. Mayu in third. Good racing going on between them two. A couple battles going on back here. Conover up to 10th. Trying to complete the passer on Nathan Shiflett. And he does get it. He can't afford to let Susie get too far ahead of him. And Susie is 2 positions ahead of him in 8th. And he's in a battle of his own right now between Joshua Banks and Torn Shirt. That's one of the closest battles on the tractor between 3 drivers. Susie looking to the inside of Torn Shirts now for that position. Unable to make it complete. And we'll stay in 7th and 8th.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a caution. Kreiser going around. See what happened to him. Too bad, Jacob. That's too bad, man. I hate that for you. When you just have a bad season, it just makes it tough for you. All right, Zach Kreiser. Not sure if there was contact here or not. He seems to be really high in the corner, and everybody's getting by on the inside. Oh, a little wiggle right there. And that put him into the wall, and the 55 tags him in the rear. It's Jackson Trina. Absolutely having nowhere to go right there at that point. So he gets it going, though. So let's see if Dalton Tucker does bring him to pit road this time. Doesn't look like he's going to. He's already passed pit road entrance. Well, let me see if we can get a word in with Josh Mayu. Josh Mayu, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen you on the track, and I was just telling everybody in chat here, man, you sure have picked it up a ton, man. You're running excellent here tonight.
Rudy, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we're just taking our time, trying to save them tires and be there.
I think that's going to be the key here tonight. The guys were saying there at the beginning of the race, the fall off is like 10 or 15 laps, but you can get about, 70, 80 laps out of the tires. But boy, you're driving on thin ice just by doing that,
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be definitely a strategy game here. Who can save the most tires and be fast at the.
All right, brother. We're looking great out there. So keep up the good work. Keep digging.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. Dalton Tucker might start on the bottom this time. He is the commander of the race, the one that says, okay, let's go. Yeah, it looks like Jake Boyer is coming off a pit road. So he may be joining back in, but he is 20 laps down. That's a bummer for Jake. Just not having good luck here tonight at all. Just need a break, Jake. Yep. They just give you a break there. You might have a chance at it and maybe turn the season around a little bit. All right, looks like Dalton is going to start on the outside. Okay. Lights should go out this time by. Coming up on the halfway mark here and the second stage, folks. Lap 100, second stage. Dalton Tucker won the first stage. He's trying to duplicate that, win the second stage, get the most points that he can out of that. Lights are out. We're going green next time by. All right, pace car heads in. Dalton Tucker waiting on that loud pedal.
Green flag,
And
green
there it
flag.
is. We're back under green. Wow, man, almost contact there between him and Blade Timmons. Holy smoke. Just remember, folks, these guys up in the front here, the front 14 did not pit. The front 14 did not pit. All the way back to Todd Schneider. The guys behind him did pit. Ooh, he's blinking. Yeah, starting with Dustin Hall. These guys did pit on that pit stop. So good racing going on back in the field as they go 3 wide into the corner here. Brian Jones, Jackson Trina. Oh my gosh, they almost want to make it 4 wide. Ooh, man. And I'm not saying the track's not wide enough to do it. It is, but man, something you don't want to. I don't think this track really can hold 4 wide that well. I mean, it looks wide enough, but you get out there 4 wide and it's pretty touch and go. Trina, or I'm sorry, Timmons, sitting in second there. Timmons been staying in the top 5 all night long. Got a good truck. Now if he can just get up there and maybe get a stage win out of this. He's got 8 to go for the next stage. Well, the third stage, folks, we'll probably see some green flag pit stops in there. Now, depending on when they want to do it, you know, I would probably split it in half, 50 laps for each part of that final stage, because it's going to be 100 laps. But that's just me. That's just how I would do it. Joshua Susi, 5th spot. And now we got a battle here between Josh Conover and Tyler Hargrove. Conover down low. Looks like he's gonna be able to stay strong enough to beat Hargrove to the line, but he still has not completed that pass. There, he finally got it. But Conover back up to 6th. He led a lap there earlier just to get a bonus point. Ducked into pit road, which put him back way back in the field, like 18th or 19th, and he has worked his way back up through the field. This is pretty awesome. Now, he did stop on one of them pit stops. That was just that one. So he's only got 32 laps on these tires right now, where everybody else has 44. Well, of the front group here, anyhow. Oh boy, there was contact there. All right, about 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go this time by for Dalton Tucker to win stage number 2. Been a good, clean race tonight, folks. We've only had 1 caution besides the stage caution. It's a good, clean race. These guys are knocking it right out tonight. All right, about a lap and a half to go for stage 2, and it's been all Dalton Tucker leading all these laps, man. He's led all but just a handful of laps.
The yellow flag is out.
And there is the caution, so Dalton Tucker will win stage number 2. Wow, just a dominating performance by Dalton out there tonight. Golly, man. Well, while he's catching up with the field, see if I can find him down here. All right, Dalton Tucker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Wow, winning stage 2, man. You're just rocking it out here tonight.
I hope it stays this way.
Man, I don't know if anybody's got anything for you or not. You've just been pretty dominant out there. You've led all but just a handful of laps.
Yeah, cars felt good. I just think tire strategy is going to end up playing a big factor in this one.
Sure. Well, go ahead and make your pit stop, and then we'll talk to you some more. Well, it's been a flawless race so far. Have you found where the truck has gotten loose? I know you said that it was really tight going into the corners, but have you put the power down and felt like it maybe starting to get a little bit loose?
First 5-10 laps or so.
After
on
that,
exit, it's pretty loose, but after that, it snugs up pretty good.
Good, very good. So I know you want to go out and win this thing tonight, but if something happens and it's a heartbreaker and you don't win it, you still got to hang your head high because, man, you've just dominated this race so far tonight.
Yeah, I mean, every time I get on this, I just like coming out competing with everybody. Win, lose, whatever. I just like having fun.
Well, that's what it's all about, having fun. If you're not having fun, time to look for a new hobby, right?
I completely agree.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there. We wish you the best in this final half of the race.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, a couple of guys stayed out there, Alex Edelman and Dustin Hall, but they just pitted about 17 and 19 laps ago. So I don't know. Might be a good call. At least they got out here long enough to lead some laps. Anyhow, Alex Edelman will grab some bonus points there for leading a lap. Back in 10th in points. Maybe that'll help him. Another one behind the wall. Jackson Trina takes his car behind the wall. All right, waiting on them lights to go out on the pace car so we can get going on this second half. Should go out this time by. Yes, they do. Well, let's ride along with Bruce Ackerman on this restart. Let's see how he handles this restart. Bruce Ackerman, back here 6th place on the restart. Coming from 22nd all the way to 6th. Pit strategies are very important. See a lot of guys, using those pit strategies. Now, everybody behind the front two have got new tires. Let's see how them front two handle it. Watch for tire spin.
Green, green, green.
All right, there's the green. We're back underway. Good job by Bruce Ackerman getting on that loud pedal. He is going to lose a position there to Stousey. Stousey on the outside. It brings, oh, he gets loose. Is he going to save it? We got a couple of them off the pace there. Wow, Timmons. Wow. Timmons gets it going, but no caution, folks. He spun it off of the track and brought out no caution. Good job. And let's see, where was that? Yeah, Ackerman now is back in 13th after that close call. Susie up to 3rd. Keeps working his way a little bit, inching his way to the front. That's our points leader. And let's see, Josh Conover. What happened there? But he is just now coming off pit road. It's going to be a lap down. Oh no. Not sure what happened. He's going to have to race his heart out to get back on the lead lap here, folks. Tucker already with a 1.4 second lead over second place Joshua Susie. Right behind him, Josh Mayhew. Man, we got a lot of Joshes in here. Joshes, Jacobs, and Jakes, and we got a little bit of all the J's in here. Jackson. Yeah, a lot of J's. That's kind of cool. Joshua Banks in 4th. He's come from 10th. Looking good and strong. Like I said, these trucks are just one of them deals that you just got to really, they're a lot of driving in it. You know, you really got to be up on that wheel. Martin Ploop into 5th spot as he completes the pass on Dustin Hall. And here comes Adam Tevis. Adam's going to get by too. So Dustin Hall goes back to 7th place. Corn Shirt still hanging on to 8th, but he does have Bruce Ackerman now. Bruce has got back up to 9th, passing up a couple of trucks again. Ooh, another one out of the loop there. That was Thomas McMullen. Had a wild moment there coming out of turn 2. Almost kicked out on him, but he saved it. Good save. Battle up ahead of him here. Alex Edelman's in that. He's going to go way up high and let a bunch of trucks go by. McMullen making the pass there. Slide job up in front of him. Now let's get back up the front here. Susie now 2.1 seconds behind Dalton Tucker. Almost clean air for him because being that far apart, he's not really feeling any pressure off of Dalton Tucker there, any arrow or anything. So, and no draft too. Even though the draft really isn't all that much here. But, you know, I'm kind of a firm believer that draft is important, probably even at short track, because if you can get up under somebody on these longer straightaways, it can help you. As you can see, Josh Conover's staying with him here drafting. A little bit of draft help. It looks like he is losing ground now to the leader. So 1 lap down for Josh Cano. Late pit stop got him there. Been all Dalton Tucker. Got 112 laps led. Looking good. 2.4 second lead. Go back and check on the last one on the lead lap. Todd Schneider. Uh-oh. Where did he go? He just left. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's back. He blinked. Todd Schneider. Yeah, last one on the lead lap. Running about almost 11 seconds behind the leader right now. Battling there with the number 88, Alex Edelman. Those two battling for that position right now. It looks like Edelman will hold on to it in 15th. And Mayu still hanging on. Hanging on for dear life right there behind Susie. Another pair that both have got different angles of attack going into the corners. One may be a little low, one may be a little higher. 3 and 4 seems to be the consensus, so everybody wants to run about the middle lane going into 3 and 4. This track looks so much different in the nighttime than it does during the day. I can tell you that. I am not good at this track at all. Not at all. Like I said, fill it with water and make it a community swimming pool as far as I'm concerned. But a lot of guys really like this. It's a short track racing at its best right here at Iowa. Hank still holding on to 4th. Who's Berge? I don't know a Berge. Summer, I'm not sure who Berge is. It might be in one of the other broadcasts that's going on. Right now, MaxSpeedTV, I think there's 1 or 2 other ones that are going on. Extreme Motorsports 99, ARCA series. I don't know, maybe that's what you're referring to. But, you're more welcome to stay here. I mean, you can put one up on one screen and one up on the other screen. 2 different browsers going. Coming up on more lap traffic. Make that pass complete. That's Jacob Weaver. Jacob running 19 laps down. So still turning in to be a good race right here between these two. Probably one of the best battles on the track right now. But with Adam Tivis, Josh Banks, and Martin Flute, these three racing it up pretty good right now, too. Oh, man, that would make me nervous right there. Let me tell you. Yeah, Banks blinked out. That would make me nervous. Martin Flute, I believe, was just a little nervous on that one. When they disappear like that, you don't know where they're going to come back. If they could come back right inside your car. That's kind of the deal with internet racing, right? Sim racing. It's just a deal you got to deal with. All right, Thomas McMullen. Nobody challenging him right now. Tyler Hargrove in 9th. Nathan Shiflett 10th. Torn Church 11th. And Zach Greiser, we seen him spin earlier, but it was just a spin. He didn't get into anything. No damage on his truck. He come to pit road, got fresh tires, and here he is running in 12th, just about right where he started. Hard at work, old Zach is. You're out of the throttle a lot here, and boy, you got to play with it when you go back into you're coming out of the corner. You got to just kind of play with that throttle to get it back to the floor. Well, I think it is time for a little crank it up. So let's do a little crank it up here. All right, Susie, second place for him, and he is 2.9 seconds behind the leader. 2.8, excuse me, 2.8. Now 2.9. So Dalton Tucker is really starting to stretch that lead out. Truck's feeling really good, and they got one more pit stop to go through that they will have to make. I mean, I know they can get, like 70 to 80 laps on a tank of fuel, but they're still going to have to stop one more time. And like I said, what I would do is go to about that halfway mark through that final 100 laps, maybe like lap 50 or 60, stop, top off the tank, and get back out there as quickly as I could. Susie actually pulls away from Josh Mayu now. Mayu had stuck with him for quite a while there, right on his bumper, but Now he's kind of falling back a little bit. Tires are starting to get old. Starting to wear. They got about 40 laps on these tires. We still got 19 drivers left on the track. We started with 24. So that's not bad. Chad Engle's still sitting on pit road. I'm not sure if he got damage there and needs to get it fixed up, but he is still sitting on pit road. Joshua Banks in 4th place. Martin Plute 5th. Bruce Ackerman in 6th place. Tyler Hargrove 7th. Thomas McMullen 9th. As he goes to the inside of Tyler Hargrove. Not going to make it work, though. Well, a lot of damage on the back of Bruce Ackerman's truck there. Somebody's gotten into the back of him big time. If we can maybe get down and take a look at it. Hold my beer.
Yellow flag.
We got a caution. Let's see if I can find it. Thomas Schneider going around. Looks like he may have gotten into the wall or something. And if he's got engine damage, oh boy, I've seen a lot of smoke coming out of the U-Haul truck. Oh, he just lost it on its own coming out of the corner. Looks like he saved it, but, you know, once you slide with them tires, there he goes sliding again. And lost it, goes up the hill and pounds that outside wall head on. Yeah, once you get it sliding like that, it really makes those tires angry at you. So he's trying to make it to pit road with a lot of smoke. And here comes the leader to pit road. Well, the good thing about it was just about that time that these guys were actually going to be thinking about coming to pit road. So this will be their final pit stop, no doubt. Four-tire change for Dalton Tucker, and he's away, and we'll hold on to the lead, but Soucy right behind him. Soucy. Let me see if I can get a word in with Soucy here. All right, Josh Soucy, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Well, you've been working really hard at it there, making some kind of weird pit stops, getting on a different pit strategy and everything. But the Doritos truck's looking pretty strong here tonight. You got anything for that guy up front?
I don't know, man. The first time under the stage caution, I missed my box is what happened. So to be able to rebound back up to second is pretty good. I was catching Dalton there at the end of that run, but I don't know if he was saving and just making sure he didn't hit the wall and not using his stuff up, or you know what kind of mental games he was playing, if at all, or if he had used his stuff up and he was tight. You never know. I mean, you're not in the, you're not in their box. You can't tell what's going on. And all I can do is look at my relative and see him chopping a 10th off here and there every couple laps. So I was just trying to do my part and hit my marks. We'll see what happens. I think my only chance is a long run or some kind of really quick green-white checker where I can somehow get track position, but I'm gonna do what I can.
Well, it's been a pretty clean race tonight. Other than the 2 stage cautions, I think you guys have only had 2 cautions. So
Yeah, it's
pretty clean race.
Pretty good. This track kind of cleans itself, so iRacing doesn't like to throw yellows, so it's single car spinning in the grass or whatever. You're not on the surface anymore, so it's been pretty good. Nice green racing. Hopefully it doesn't get all chaotic here with all the aggressive levels about to go up to 10, and you got people that stayed out because they pit, and Everyone's trying to get everything they can get. It might get wild here. Buckle up.
Well, now you guys don't have to stop again. You've made your final pit stop. So fuel and tires, we can take them out of the equation now. Now it's just all on you.
Yeah, I mean, we still got 50 laps left, and then most people should have one set of tires left. So it could come in and be a factor. You know, we had a 20-lap run here, and a caution comes out. Who knows? Is the winning call to stay out or to come in and get 4 tires? I'm not sure.
All right, Josh. Well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there, brother.
Thanks, bud.
All right. So Susie going to be restarting second. Should get the one to go this time by. We got some lap trucks here that need to go and get by it and get out of the way, and it looks like they are going to. And we're going to have just 50 to go when they get the green. It's been a very clean race, I can tell you that, man. Only 2 cautions other than the 2 stage cautions. Let me double check that to make sure. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 cautions. My bad. 3 cautions other than the stage caution. My bad. All right, here we go. Pace car heads into pit road. Could be the final time, and green is back in the air. Man, that was a great start there for Dalton. He knew he had to get a good start, because if he lets Susie get to that back bumper,
flag is out.
and we got another caution. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Tyler Hargrove. Let's go back and see what happened to Tyler. I'm going to say probably some contact. I'm not sure. Now, remember, these guys are on cold tires, and them cold tires are just not good. You've got to give them 2 or 3 laps to get a little heat built up in them. They're very hard rubber compound. That's why they're a little bit slick, you know, when they first start out. You've got to get them built, the heat built up in them. He goes way up high, loses it. Wow, everybody did a super job right there missing him. Oh my gosh. You believe that? That was so close, I'm telling you. That's enough to put your heart rate up in your mouth when you see that. Holy smokes. Well, as I was just saying about these guys having few cautions, here we are, the last 50 laps of the race, and we're going to have a lot of cautions, maybe not. That was just a slip there. I mean, it really wasn't anything on cold tires. Well, again, thank you all for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it here for the Nora Truck Series. And give us a thumbs up on the video there if you don't mind. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Somebody asked the other night if I streamed up to Twitch. Yes, I do. Once in a while, I've been kind of using it as a backup lately because I've been having a little bit of internet problems. And was kind of thinking I found maybe a workaround for it, but I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, we do stream up to Twitch every now and then, and that's twitch.tv/MaxSpeedTV. So we do stream up there. If you wanted to head over there and give us a follow, we'd appreciate that very much as well. I just don't stream up to Facebook. I don't, because I got my reasons. I'll just leave it at that. Too many fake views. People say, oh yeah, we got 3,000 views on it. No, it was 2,990 people scrolled by it. They didn't stay long enough to view it. But anyhow, we're about to get the one to go here, I do believe. And we'll be back green. Yep, lights are out. Dalton Tucker leading 148 laps out of the 155 that have been run. So pretty dominating performance by him. Susie wants this win away from him, I'm sure, but he knows Dalton Tucker is going to be a pretty tough customer. Dalton commended into tonight being the favored to win. I talked to a few guys there before the race, and they said that this was going to be a Dalton Tucker kind of night. And boy, he sure has proved here tonight, putting on a clinic for these guys, showing them how to get out here and lead the most laps. So good job by him. As we go back green here, folks. Tucker going to start on the outside of the front row. Pace car heads in. And Tucker on the loud pedal. Green, green, green. And into third, Josh Mayu, but Banks, wow, Banks blinks out there for a second. Shiflett back up to fifth place. Started third and fell way back through the field. If you remember the first half of the race, he fell way back. And now he's back up into fifth. Let's see what he can do from here on out. These guys should not have to pit again unless a caution comes out. If a caution comes out, I'm sure most of them are going to want to take advantage of that to get 4 fresh feel goods on there. Everybody chasing Dalton Tucker all night. That's got to look kind of old when you're looking out your windshield and all you see is Dalton Tucker ahead of you, huh? Yeah. Mayu. He sneaks up on right on the back here. He is keeping the pressure on Susie. Almost looked like he had enough of a run right there. He could have stuck his nose in, but wasn't able to get that close, I guess. This is one of them D-shaped ovals that, I don't know, being a short track and not a lot of banking in the corners, I just don't run well here. I don't have good luck. Just don't have good luck here. If I could ever figure it out, I'm sure it would be a lot of fun. Well, Josh Conover back on the lead lap, working the field here. Second in points, trying to work through a pack of cars back here. Big pack of cars led by Torn Shirt. Torn up on the high side. Bruce Ackerman on the bottom. Almost contact between them two. And again, almost contact. Man, you guys are getting awful racy back here. They know it's go time. They really cannot afford to lay back now. Sure, you might want to save your tires a little bit, but it's kind of hard to race with people and save tires. So here they go, 3 wide. Thomas McMullen on the bottom. Ackerman in the middle. Adam Tevis hanging on. He's in 8th place, but he's got a mirror full of a few drivers back here. This is looking pretty competitive. Tevis to the inside of Torn Shirts. Almost clobbers that front end. Tevis, 7th place, but has not completed the lap on Torn Shirts yet. And Josh Conover sticks his nose in there. He's going to go. We got a spin back there. They saved it, but I think it was Dustin Hall. Yeah, almost spun it. But like they were talking, this is kind of one of them self-cleaning tracks. If you do spin, it kind of takes you right to the bottom, unless you kind of oversteer it and it kicks you up to the wall. You know, then it could possibly bring out a caution then. Susie, 0.6 of a second back. We're going to keep an eye on these leaders here for a couple minutes. 34 to go. Brian Jones, we've seen him up in the front there early in the race, but now he falls all the way back to 12th place, battling there with Bruce Ackerman. Under him is Tyler Hargrove, looking to try to get by Brian Jones now. That's the thing about this track. It's so difficult to pass. You know, you really gotta be patient and let the truck just keep doing its job. You just drive it. Just you turn the wheel, let it do its job, and you can pick up a position here and there. Josh Conover now battling with Adam Tevis for 7th place. Conover clear down on the bottom, washes up the hill. Fly job in front of Tevis. 7th place. And back up front, Susie, 0.6 of a second. He is not letting Dalton Tucker get away. He may not have enough for a win, but he wants that 2nd place to maintain that little bit of lead over Josh Conover.
Yellow flag is out.
We got another caution. Oh, McMullen and somebody else there. 33 of Torn Shirt. Let's go back and see what happened here. Torn Shirt's high side, McMullen low side, meet in the middle. McMullen tags Torn Shirt, both of them synchronized spin down off the track, but not before a couple other guys got into it there. Ackerman, he got a piece of it. Oh, wow, he come down into Tyler Hargrove too. Hargrove, wow, man, so kind of a double whammy there. And here they come to pit road. They're going to get them fresh tires. No, fake out. Whoa, fake out by Dalton Tucker. But Susie was committed. He's coming in. I don't know. I don't know if that was a good call or not for him to stay out. Those guys are all going to come in and have fresh tires. Jim and Josh Conover stay out. Well, let's see if we can get Josh Conover up here. Josh, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell me about the call to stay out there, brother.
You know, I was debating. I got a set sitting in the pits, and I'm thinking, you know, you pit here, use the set, and then hope it goes green, or, you know, you stay out, and then hopefully a lot of guys pit, which they did, and then, you know, we get a couple laps, then the caution comes out, then you use your final set, and the way tonight's been, I figured I would just stay out once I saw Dalton stay and just see what happens from here.
Well, it could be a good call because, you know, I've seen guys do this before and hold off the hard chargers there with them new tires. But man, they're going to be coming after you. Susie's there, Mayu. These guys have been running excellent here in the latter part of the race here. They've been running excellent, keeping right up with Dalton Tucker. So now that you got some older tires on, sorry about that, you got some older tires on your truck. You think you can keep up with Dalton Tucker now? He's got about 6 lap older tires than you do.
From what I've seen so far, probably not. I had expectations coming in, and I just don't know how, but I burned the right front off terrible that first stage. Second stage, I changed lanes and had to drive through, and that put me back there. And like I said, just the way tonight's been going, I got to try something. I already have my win, so I'm basically locked into the chase, so I got nothing really to lose from it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I know they're going to be coming pretty quick through the field. Obviously, they're going to be right behind us, but
All right.
I was just talking to Dalton. You know, if we get a couple laps and there's a caution, and you know we can use that final set, we'll look like geniuses. But if it goes green, we might be in trouble. But this will be interesting for the first couple laps though on the cold tires.
Well, when's the first race of the chase?
I actually forget. I know we got a couple races. I think we got like 5 races or so. We got Chicago next week, Pocono, Kentucky, Eldora, and Michigan. So yeah, 5 races still.
Okay.
Yeah, August 24th we would be at. Well, actually, it's not Gateway anymore. It's whatever it is, Worldwide Technology or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go then. Good luck out there, Josh.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Tucker, the dominant one out here tonight. He's got 168 laps under his belt this time by. We're going to be down to almost 20 to go here before they can, get ready to go green. All right, lights are out. We're going green next time by. I think it'll be about 24 to go. Now remember, the front 2 did not pit. Dalton Tucker and Josh Conover did not pit. Everybody behind them did. All right, pace car heads in. Conover really itching to go, and there goes Dalton. A green flag back in the air. Let's see if Conover's got enough. No. Susie's going to tuck it in underneath him. He's going for it. Susie coming alive here. Got to take it easy for a couple of laps, so he's got to get some heat built up in them tires. Conover going backwards really fast. Here goes Susie looking to the inside. He's going to get that position from Tucker. Oh my gosh, look at this. Susie outsmarting him. Tucker thought he would outsmart him and stay out there, but boy, it's going to cost him the race now. Dalton Tucker back to 3rd. And make that 4th. That's a heck of a nose when you lead all them laps like that and not be able to win the race. Oh my gosh. Josh Banks coming from 10th place to 2nd. Josh Mayu started 14th, running in 3rd, and Dalton Tucker was our pole sitter tonight, has led the most laps. And it doesn't look like it's going to be his night to win this after leading 170 laps. So maybe that was not a good call for him to come, or not come to pit road, I should say. Josh Banks really keeping the pressure on Susie right now. Oh, and he's blinking pretty bad too. Josh Banks going for the lead. Takes it down on the bottom, not enough to get there and take over the lead. Where is Josh Conover? He's mired in traffic back here, battling with Nathan Shiflett. He gets by on the outside, comes into fifth. He's still got to run down Dalton Tucker. Dalton's about a full second ahead of him right now. I don't know if he'll be able to get to Dalton, but Josh has got new tires. Oh, I take that back. I take that back. I think it was a fuel-only stop for Josh Conover. From what I'm seeing, he might have did a two-tire change, but it's not working out too good for him right now. Adam Tivis goes into fifth. Yeah, Conover staying out on them older tires. All right, now the race is coming down to Susie and Banks. Coming to 16 to go this time by. Hey, Kit. How you doing, Kit? Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Man, this has been a great race, I'll tell you. A lot of different strategies out here. Tucker could be in trouble. He could get a top 5 out of this, but here comes Adam Tivis to the inside. Tucker's not going to fight him. He can't. He's got them older tires. I mean, we're talking 26 lap older tires than Adam Tivis right now. 26 lap. And now here comes Shiflett up behind him. We're probably going to see another pass here on Dalton Tucker. And it does look like he gets by Dalton on the outside, so Dalton Tucker now goes back to 6th place, and I don't think he's done yet because here comes Brian Jones. Dalton showing older tires was not a good call here tonight. Brian Jones gets by. Tucker back to 7th. And meanwhile, Susie and Joshua Banks pulling away. Coming up on a lap truck there, and that is Jacob Weaver. Jacob will go another lap down. $11 to go this time by for Joshua Susie. Orange shirts now trying to chase down Dalton Tucker. All these guys were chasing Dalton Tucker. Oh, contact!
The yellow flag is
And
out.
there's the yellow. Let's go back and see what happened there. Not a whole lot of damage, but I think that was, yeah, the number 42 there got into him. Who is that? Yeah, that was Martin Flute. Looks like Martin might have drove it in there a little too deep and got into the back of him. He was battling here with the number 31 of Dustin Hall. And right there makes contact. and that does bring out the caution. So tough break for tough break for them guys. Man, oh man, I hate to see that, but we still won't be at the one to go or the first stage. God, I'll get it out right. The first green, white, checkered. Thank you very much. We still won't be to that. And they do have unlimited green, white checkers here, folks. All right, let's take a look at the cautions here now. Take out the two-stage cautions, so we've had 6 cautions tonight. Really not too bad for almost 200 laps. I mean, 6 cautions, that's not bad at all. That's actually a pretty doggone good race. We've had 7 lead changes. So, good race. Susie looking to maybe win this here tonight, but I'm telling you, Joshua Banks is right there behind him, and he is ready to steal that win. Let me see if I can find Banks. He's even in here. Nope, he's not in here. Nope, not in Discord here, so I can't talk to Bank. Well, Josh Banks, when you watch his back later, man, you got to be in Discord. Make sure you get that Discord invite from them and get yourself in here. So it could be because he's blinking a little bit. Sometimes I know guys that they don't like to run Discord or TeamSpeak or something in the background because it does make them blink more if you have kind of a weak internet connection. So that could be the problem, not sure. Things like that happen. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. I guess Kit must have left already. Said hello to him and was it? Blink, he's gone. All right. Lucy going to start on the outside. We're going to have about 4 to go, so we will not be in the green-white checker zone yet. All right, lights are out, folks. Here we go. 4 laps to go. Can Susie get the win? Is Banks going to outdrive him maybe into the corner? Will they make contact? Will they take each other out? Will Adam Tivis slip on by and get the win? How about Joshua Mayu? Nathan Shiflett there in 5th. Brian Jones 6th. Dustin Hall 7th. Zach Kreiser 8th. Tornshirt's 9th, and Tyler Hargrove 10th. Tucker all the way back in 11th. Pace car heads in. Could be the final time. 4 laps to go.
Green, green, green.
There goes Susie on the loud pedal. He knows he's got to get a good jump here to try to get ahead of Banks. We still have unlimited green-white checkers if we need them, folks. But they got to make it to the white flag to make it official. Dalton Tucker mired into the traffic right now, torn shirt. He is way back. Where is Conover? Josh Conover sitting back here too. So old tires was not the ticket here tonight. Coming to 2 to go. Still got one more lap to go before they get the white flag, folks. They can make it that far without bringing out a caution, then we will not need any green-white checkers. And from what I understand, they have not had a race this season that they have needed green-white checkers at all. Susie takes a white flag. One more lap to go, folks. Oh, they're spinning behind him. Oh. Oh, man, there were some big spins back there. Dalton Tucker, he got involved in it, but Mayu going to take second. Susie crosses the line first, grabs the win here tonight. Congratulations to Josh Susie. That was awesome. Awesome finish, folks. Awesome finish. All right, we'll get these guys down here in just a minute, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Joshua Susie. Josh, wow, you outsmarted him on that pit stop. You got around Dalton Tucker, and man, it was on from there. But let me tell you what, Joshua Banks was keeping the pressure on you pretty hard there toward the very end. And I don't know, I think there was some contact between him and somebody back there. But man, what a race, and way to outsmart him on the pit stop.
Finally, one of these things goes my way.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was pretty amazing how you did that. You know, I mean, you just never know until you do it, you know, whether it's going to work or not, you know. And he looked like Dalton tricked you there. He was going to come in pit road last second. He ducked back out on the track, but everybody behind him come in pit road. And as you could tell, man, a lot of difference in tires there at the very end, and it made all the difference in the world. You bring home the win here tonight, Josh.
Hell yeah, buddy. I was pitting no matter what. I was figured that's the hill I was gonna die on, and what I was worried about is what happened to them. You know, if we got a late caution and they pit and everyone else stayed out because they were out of tires, well, that's a lot of track position to make up. Yeah, they have fresh tires, but that's a lot of trucks to get through, and
Right.
everyone's hyper aggressive at the end of the race. So you know, yeah, you probably get through people, but one, you don't have a lot of time, and two, everyone else is racing each other, and then I was just gonna roll over. So that's what had me concerned, and I was like, well, 25 to go. I'm gonna do it now, and it's either gonna work or it's not.
Where did Mayu go? Didn't he want interviewed? Obviously not. He left. Okay. Well, congratulations to you, Josh. Now you guys go to Chicagoland next week. You're going from a short track to a mile and a half. So going to be a whole different world then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new ball game, and we'll see what happens. It's been kind of interesting on the mile and a half.
Well, I know a lot of guys like Chicagoland over, tracks like Charlotte or Vegas or, something like that. Atlanta, so Chicagoland, you can use that apron a lot on the front stretch, kind of gains you a little bit. So, you think you'll run all right there? I mean, comparably to tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll have a lot of speed. It's just gonna be keeping up with the track and keeping care of that right front tire. Uh,
Staying
not getting
ahead
any
of Dalton Tucker.
Yeah, that's as you can see, that's hard to do. So
Yeah.
if you can keep the right front on that thing and not get any damage to turn this thing into a parachute, you got a pretty good chance.
Well, I'll tell you what, great job tonight outsmarting Dalton there and stopping for that last pit stop and grabbing the win. So I know that's kind of a shame for him to lead 170 laps and not win the race, but well, that call's on him. Your call was on you. It could have worked, it might not have worked, and it wound up working for you. So congratulations, brother. Who you got to thank for this win?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank my team at Flatline. They took me on this year, and they have a lot of high expectations for me that besides what I put on myself. So to finally be able to get a win for them, I think I took back the owner's title position. It's a nice little battle between me and Conover. One of us is going to lock that up for our team, I believe. And finally, after 2 years and 5 different series to get my first Nora win, this means a lot. I didn't think it was going to happen here in Iowa, of all places, but
Yeah.
you take them when you can take them, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And keep that in my mind for the future here. And obviously, I
Mhm.
want to thank Doritos, Army, Pepsi, like I said, all my teammates, you for broadcasting, all the admins in this league. It's a hell of a night. And I got a couple cold ones calling my name.
There you go. Go celebrate it, brother. Thank you. All right. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to talk to second place. I had him in here, but I guess he decided not to be interviewed or something there. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but anyhow, congratulations to Joshua Mayu for taking second place. And I guess we'll move on to third. Dustin Hall, you got a copy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, from your perspective, what happened there at the very end?
To be honest, I was too far behind it. I just got lucky and hit a gap. Um, so I really don't know what exactly happened. I know coming to the finish line, I was 3 wide, and I feel bad for Dalton there because it kind of pushed him back up and kept him from probably getting a top 3. But I'm in that situation coming off of 4. I'm not gonna lift.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you there. I don't blame you there. Well, you had a pretty, a reasonably good run tonight. I mean, you started 16th and it was looking like you were just going to maybe finish inside the top 10. And as it turned out, you grabbed this third place. But tell me about the race out there. And a lot of guys were saying that the truck was kind of tight. How much did it change when the nighttime fell?
Well, they aren't lying about it being a little snug. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to it staying tight throughout a run. Normally, it starts getting a little loose off exit as you go through a run, but this one tended to be looser at the beginning. So it's kind of hard to get adjustment to. Nighttime, I didn't. I think we started late enough that that didn't really affect it throughout the race. I
Right.
think it was already cool enough and dark enough when we started that it was kind of the same all the way through. I just got lucky there towards the end a couple times to get a couple laps back. Played some strategy at the end of stage 2 and or stage 1, and it didn't work out in my favor.
Hmm.
Um, but there towards the end, it did. So I this whole thing around everything tonight was pure luck. That's for sure.
All right. Well, you guys go to Chicagoland. How, like Josh just said a little bit ago, it's a little bigger track. You're only running on what, 7/8 of a mile here tonight. And next week you go to a mile and a half, almost twice as big, better banking, much more room out there. What's your thoughts on it?
I definitely like Iowa better than I do Chicago. I'm not a big fan of the cookie cutter mile and a half, 2 mile tracks, but um, we'll give it what she's got and see if we can follow this up and get another good run.
Well, very good. Excellent job here tonight. And congratulations to you on your third place. Who all you got to thank for it?
Got to thank the team over at Turn 5 Sim Sports, Tyler Hargrove, Matt Stovall. Matt's not able to run very often here lately because of work, but Tyler's here every week with me and we're grinding, and he's generally the one in my position, so it feels good to go the other way and get his support. So see what we can do next week. Congratulations, Josh. Good run, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us. Congrats on third. We'll see you next week at Chicagoland, Dustin.
All right.
All right. Well, let's run down through the final results here, folks. Joshua Susi outsmarts him tonight and brings home the win. So, man, big congratulations to him. His first race, first win, I should say. Joshua Mayu in second place, Dustin Hall in third. Josh Conover did wind up finishing fourth. Torn Shirts fifth. Martin Plute will finish sixth. Tyler Hargrove seventh. Brian Jones eighth. Zach Kreiser will finish ninth. Alex Edelman 10th. Bruce Ackerman 11th. Joshua Banks finishes 12th. Nathan Shiflett in. Wait a minute. Something messed up there. 13th or something there. I'm not sure how that wound up there. But anyhow, Dalton Tucker 13th, I guess. Tevis in 14th. Man, this is all messed up. All right, let's see. Thomas McMullen in 16th. Jacob Weaver 17th. Jake Boyer 18th. Todd Schneider 19th. Chad Engel will finish in 20th. Blade Timmons 21st. Jackson Trina 22nd. Keegan Bitzer 23rd. And Corey Danielson rounds out the field in 24th. So, all right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here, Joshua Susi. Folks, they'll be at Chicagoland next week, so make sure you tune in next week, same time, right here on MaxSpeedTV. Until then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.